Hey everybody, Sammy here at SFI Sports Cards, back with another video. Today is May 6th, which is Willie Mays' birthday. So happy birthday to him. He is 92 years young. And I am on Baseball Reference, and they do have a Born on This Day section. And it is obviously randomized. There's about 6-7 names on there. And he is not one of them. And it's not like it's in alphabetical order either. So it has to be randomized. So anyway, happy birthday to him. But today we have a care package from my good friend of the hobby, Joe, over at Four Soft Corners. Go check out his channel if you have not yet. After watching this, head right over there. Now, Joe, he has an awesome channel. He collects and shows us a lot of cards from different sets, which is kind of what he's working on now. He went through the 60s decade, bringing in hauls from, LCSs and probably online, as far as like eBay. I'm sure he goes through there and picks up cards from the 60s he just got through with. So every year of the decade. Now he's going through the 70s, I believe. So it's always a great watch. And you can tell that he doesn't just get these cards to build up his collection. He truly appreciates the cards that he pulls in. So, and it's obviously, you can tell just by watching the videos. So go over there, check out his channel, Four Soft Corners. And yeah, let him know I sent you over there, if that is how you found his channel. But he graciously sent me a care package, which I have no idea what's in here, which is how I like it. He has a pretty good grasp of what I collect, which is, pretty diverse stuff. But we do talk quite often, so it's not a surprise what I like to collect. So what we're going to do is we're going to open this up, and we're going to use the trusty rake for this one. Not sponsored. So let's do it. Now, I did discuss with Joe that there is a note in here, but I might wait till the end to read it off. But I love these packages. Obviously not necessary, but it's like one big pack of cards to me. And what I love about opening packs is you don't know what you're going to get. And this is kind of what this is like. No idea what's in here, so let's see what we got. Here's the note, which I will read, because I don't want to... I like being surprised by these gifts, so let's see what we got in store. See what Joe sent us. All right. Now, to me, any kind of card is worthy for my collection, but since it came from a friend, it's even better. I'm sure you guys can relate to that. And here's another note on the bottom of this one, which I will get into. But let's rip open this one first. Now, this first one, just right on top, this Burt Bly, 11/19/84. And you know what? I almost bought this card on eBay about 3 weeks ago. So what do you know? And he's got these individually in sleeves and top loaders on this Bly 11. I can tell already that it is a Tiffany card. And that is what I was looking into buying, was a Tiffany card of Burt Bly 11, because it was at a great price. Luckily I didn't have to, because Joe just gifted this to me. Beautiful. Beautifully presented here. The Hall of Famer. Look at this back. Sometimes you just come around and some of these fellow YouTubers and friends now, they pick up on your likes and you don't even realize it. So amazing. Put that there. 84. We got a Sabathia. This is 2013. As he knows, I am a Yankee fan. And you know, the thing is, too, I've been working on this project about, here's another one, of Yankee pitchers that came from their championship teams. So very awesome. Sabathia is one of those players. Great career. And here is a Bowman Sabathia as well. This is from what, 2014. Very awesome. So there's 3. Let's go up to 4. Another great card here. This is from what, 2015, so the next year. Now these images look, they're obviously not the same. One's from a road game and one is from a home game, but he did have a distinctive wind-up. Sabathia did have. And here's a closer shot of this great card. This is from 2014 as well. You know, like players like this, he will probably get in the Hall of Fame. So it's nice to have a little stack of his cards, especially since I'm a Yankee fan and in a Yankees uniform. Here's some more Sabathias right here. Look at that red glove there. This is a cool one from 2015. And look at this beauty, this kind of like this aqua border. This ALDS card from 2013. So this kind of focuses on Game 5. Versus Baltimore. Actually, they have his line score on there, too. Very nice. I love this variation here. Okay, some more Sabathias. This is, what is this? Sock Switcheroo. Very cool card here. Great design on this. So this says, Sabathia isn't really superstitious, but he did adopt one in 2012. When a laundry mix-up in April left him with one of Mark Teixeira's socks. And his teammate had a big game. CC began wearing one of his own Number 52 socks on one foot, and Marks, number 25, on the other. Now, by watching Yankee games, I'm sure this was kind of noted on the broadcast. It does sound familiar, but that's interesting that they made a card out of it. But hey, I'm glad to have that one. Here is a Bowman. Look at this gold border here. This is from 2013. And, you know, Bowman, they're known to have these resumes and what their skills are. And a little bit background on the player here, so that is very cool. This is Bowman Platinum, it looks like. Look at this card. (2013). This one is from. You know, like a lot of people, they don't, when they collect Bowman, like first year cards, they really don't go after the Platinums too much. I don't know why, because I like them. Great looking card here. Now we have an Allen and Ginter from 2013 of Sabathia. And here is, you know, if you're familiar with Allen and Ginter, here's the backs. Great career. And he definitely, as far as his, you know, height and build, he was, you know, he's a big dude. And he was built to last because he, well, you know, wasn't injured often, despite his stature. And he definitely ate up a lot of innings in his career. Oh, look at this Gypsy Queen. I really like this one. Dealing Aces. Look at that design. Beautiful artwork on this one. Whoa, look at the back here. It's a very interesting color to have on the back. I like it a lot. This is also from 2013. This is a very cool card. I like it. I like it very much. Another Dealing Aces card. Gypsy Queen. I wonder if this is going to be a different year. This is probably, yeah, 2014. So a year later. Here's a little info. Sabathia is the only hurler in history with 10-plus wins and a .500 winning percentage in his first 13 campaigns. Owns more wins, 205, and strikeouts, 2389, than anyone since his 2001 debut. Led the AL in victories, 19 and 21. So yeah, I mean, when he was in his prime, and he was just on top of his game and just terrific pitcher, which he should have a plaque in Cooperstown. I'm not saying first ballot, but he will eventually get in his resume, you know. Here's a card of Coney. This looks to be perfect game. Stadium Club card here. What's it say in the back? 20-game winner, AL Cy Young Award recipient. I believe he did that with Toronto? Toronto or KC? I think Toronto. You guys will let me know in the comments, I'm sure. Cone, another great career, just outside of that Hall of Fame, you know, caliber. But when he was on, he was pretty nasty too. He had all these different arm deliveries and depth on his pitches, and you know, throw cutters and sliders and changeups and curveballs. And he was the type of player that just grinded and just figured it out when he had trouble. I remember they would go out for like mound visits, and Mel Stottlemyre was a pitching coach for the Yankees at the time, and there's not really much you could say to him. He just was that smart of a guy and just in tune with his pitching, his mechanics, that he kind of just figured it out as he got into trouble on the mound. So he was fun to watch, and he does great work for the Yankees broadcast team and does Sunday Night Baseball on ESPN now. And we also have this very cool relic card. Look at this. It's a triple relic out of 99. This is pretty awesome. A thickie card here. Tribute Triple Relics card. This is from Topps. Topps Tribute. Wow. Feel very appreciative to get this card. That's awesome. Thanks, Joe, for those that stack of cards there. Now, there is a note with this. What's this say? Here are a few Yankees pitchers for your World Series rotations project. See, Joe's paying attention. And a few others for your collection. You commented about missing out on the Bly 11. See, like people, they just pay attention. You know, these viewers on YouTube, they don't mess around. So I thought this would work until you find another. Find another. I don't even know if I'll need to find another. This one, you know. Why would I want to find another one? This one looks pretty dope. If you ask me, I love it. So thanks, Joe, for that stack. But, you know, we're not done, because there is another one in here. That's the note. Actually, no, I'm going to leave the note for later. So, we have some Mariano cards. And you know what? It's crazy. I just bought a couple Mariano cards. Graded cards, which I will show in a recent upcoming video. But the fact that, you know, if you look position by position, it's debatable as far as, for instance, the best left fielder all time. You can go Williams, you can go Musial, Bonds, you know, right field. You have Aaron, Clemente, Ruth. You know, you can argue any points and they're all valid. Third base, Mike Schmidt is probably the clear overall best third baseman. I mean, you got Brooks, you got Pie Trainer, you got a lot of other amazing, but I think Mike Schmidt's, you know, work, I have to say he is the best. But as far as, you know, closers, I think pretty much, even if you're not a Yankees fan, it's just, you know, he's the best that ever was to close out games. So I really love getting these, and looking into getting more Mariano Rivera cards, because you don't see them shown off that much on YouTube, and it's a wonder why. And this card here looks like the chrome and the base. I actually am looking at an emerald card of this version as well. So, and I love this, like you can see here, going down the baseline before a game. And in this one, though, it's predominantly showing him in the foreground. And the Emerald card is also like this too, so can't wait to pick that up and compare these two. So this is a great shot of him, I believe so. Very happy to have those. We also have some cards of El Duque, Orlando Hernandez. Big game pitcher he was. And if you ever come across the book Duke of Havana, I suggest you read it, or at least flip through it. It talks about his journey from Cuba and how the Yankees really had a chance to have a stronghold on the Cuban players back then, but didn't work out that way as far as getting so many different Cubans that could have played for the Yankees. But El Duque was a good one. And his brother Levon played for a long time as well. So loved watching him pitch. He was another guy who could just work his way out of trouble whenever he got into it. He would purposely walk guys just so he knew he could get, let's say, a guy that was either on deck or in the hole. He would pitch around guys just to pitch to those guys because he knew he could get them out, like in tight situations. So that was a trait he had on the mound. Here we go, some Andy Pettitte cards, which I picked up his rookie not that long ago, so I'll show that at a later time. But we got a Prism, a Hometown Heroes card as well. Now, I just watched a video from Adam at Vintage Sanctuary, and Doug at Con's Cardboard sent him a Hometown Heroes card as well, so check out that video. We got a Pinnacle, and I like these Pinnacle cards. These, sets that just aren't too popular. Everybody wants Tops, or like if you're modern, want Bowman, but I like these Pinnacles. We got some Andy Pettitte here, a great postseason pitcher, all-time leader in wins in the postseason with 19. So that is pretty awesome. What else do we have? We have a Mike Mussina 2008 documentary card from Upper Deck. So Joe is really giving me a great haul of cards here that's going to satisfy my urge, especially as far as the postseason and championship team pitchers. And we have a tribute card. This is Maris. And we got, looks like Catfish Hunter right there. That's pretty cool to see those two on a card. You won't really, even though they played for the Yankees, you won't really know them having a link together. So it's kind of cool to have them both. So it looks like they talk about their foundations for Lou Gehrig's disease, which is very awesome. Something that Mr. Hunter went through. So this is a Coca-Cola. We got a Coca-Cola and a Sunoco on here. That's pretty awesome. Diamond 141 collectibles. 12 out of 12. Very nice. Card I've not seen before. And we have another one. This is Mattingly and Berra. Never knew these cards existed. I like them. I've been picking up, some 90s stuff, mostly 80s stuff of like food and beverage cards, so this fits right in. Sweet. Oh boy, look what we have here. We have a Bob Turley. Look at this thing. Nice yellow background. He also was great in the postseason. This is sick. What do we got here? I'm going to cover up the answer. Who set the record for most consecutive games played? Really? That's got to be Lou Gehrig at that time. Yep. 2130, which is broken by, of course, Cal Ripken. This is a sick card. This will definitely be included in my Yankees pitchers that I have mentioned a couple times. And we have a Tom Sturdivant, 57. Now, I have not looked into his cards yet, but I'm sure he would have been on the list eventually. Very nice. These are in great shape, as far as being a 56 and a 57. So that's pretty awesome. Wow. Was not expecting these, Joe. Very gracious. What do we got here? So here's the note on this one. And we also have, this is also a Nick Turley, which I have heard of. This is numbered to 75, and it's a mini. So that is pretty wild. Here's his scouting report. So very nice. Definitely something I was not expecting. Here we go. 2.1 career WAR. Never played for the Yankees and currently plays in Japan. This would be Mr. Turley. However, his wiki says he describes himself as a distant relative of Bob Turley. So he has that going for him, which I'm sure gets him in any restaurant he wants over in Japan, I'm sure. So we got a pair of Turleys here. You know what? Well done, Joe. Definitely satisfied my urge to open up this package. I didn't think I'd be getting a lot of this stuff that came with it, but this is awesome. And without a doubt, these cards that I've just gotten they'll be coming up again in videos, I'm pretty sure. So there you go. That is my package from Joe over at Four Soft Corners. Please head over to his channel, check out his videos. He is very consistent about uploading content, unlike me. This is my first video in 9 days, so yeah, he's putting in work. So go check him out. He's got an awesome channel, like I said, and he's, as far as across the card community, very well respected, as well he should be. So check him out. Glad you guys could stop by for just a little bit on a Saturday. Enjoy some sports, nice weather if you are having it. So again, Joe, appreciate everything you do for the community, and he's such a great guy outside of YouTube as well. So thank you very much. Thanks everybody for checking us out. Leave a like, subscribe if you want, and I will be back soon with some new cards that I just got. So stay tuned. Everybody be safe. We'll talk to you soon. Take care.